Yeah, a big day for Porsche today in Los Angeles. This is a big market for you too in North America.
Well, we have the world premiere of the 8th generation of our 911, our icon of the brand, and we have 3 cars here. It's always really exciting for us to have the successor of an icon, and it's always a big challenge for us, and so far the resonance was good.
Yeah, looking at the car, it looks a little bit bigger than what you've had in the past. How much has it changed?
It has changed slightly. It's not even an inch taller, and it's like 2 inches longer. But we have the car actually, the biggest change of the car happened inside. The interior is completely different.
So tell me a little bit about it. Do you have like all the cars coming out today, all the detection and warning systems, the many and safety systems the cars have?
Well, we have the typical safety systems that you know from the automotive industry. There's one that sticks out because we're the first ones to launch that, which is called the wet mode. And it's actually microphones in the wheelhouse that detect through the sound that water makes whether there is a danger of you losing control of the car, and it switches the car into a different mode in terms of chassis control, and it suggests to you that you use wet mode. And if you, for example, have a 4-wheel drive Porsche 911, then it lifts the rear spoiler to give you more downforce. So it enhances safety, in other words, which is, of course, a really important feature for when you drive a sports car.
Right. Porsche is so fantastic for the driver, and now they're coming out with autonomous cars and everything, but people still want to drive cars, and if they're going to drive a car, a Porsche is the car to drive.
Well, yes, but Porsche customers always want it all. They want, of course, the steering wheel and the pedals and engage themselves, but they also want autonomous drive when they think it's no fun to drive themselves. And that's why we also will have to follow that trend, and we will have someday that button that just takes you home without you having to do anything.
So tell me, what are the big sellers in the Porsche lineup, with all the movement to SUVs and so on? What is the blend of car SUV now at Porsche?
Well, this year it's the Macan, but we had the transition from the previous model Cayenne to the most recent model. So the Macan, which is the more compact SUV that we have on offer, we're going to sell about 24,000 this year of that car, which is a huge number for Porsche. Now the Cayenne has just been launched here about 2 months ago. Now that's taking over. The Macan is transiting into the 2nd generation. So we're leveling out with those 2 SUVs our volume part of our market segment. Very strong, actually, Panamera. Panamera, we doubled our sales volume compared to its predecessor. So the most recent car, the newest car, is very successful. And something that is truly surprising is that the 911 actually, despite the fact that it's the 7th year in that current generation, we're outselling the previous years. So it's still going really strong, the 911.
Los Angeles, California has always been a huge market within the United States for Porsche. Does it stay that way?
Yeah, if California was a country, it would be number 5 in the Porsche list of sales volume. So it's huge. It's really important. California helped Porsche to be where Porsche is today. And it's like a love affair between Porsche and California.
So you look at the economy, you look at the stock market, and you kind of get a gauge of how your sales go. They probably fluctuate pretty much with a booming economy, wouldn't you say?
Well, so far, I mean, if you look at new car sales in this country this year, you can certainly see a plateauing effect. So really setting new records in new car sales, that's a thing of the past. We predict the same happening next year. We will not see the 17 million threshold being exceeded. We can outgrow the market this year, we certainly will, and with our model lineup for next year, we see a chance to outgrow the market again. So we're in good shape.
Yep. And powertrains, we look at your sister sibling brands that are coming out with e-trons and electrified vehicles. What about a Porsche?
Well, we're working hard on our battery electric vehicle. The name is Taycan, formerly known as the Mission E, which was our concept car that we introduced 2 years ago. That car is going to be available Q4 next year. here in the United States. And we're very excited about it because obviously that's a massive milestone and a massive change for internal combustion engines that, of course, are being enhanced by plug-in hybrids as we speak, the Panamera and the Cayenne, and now the battery electric vehicle Taycan is something that we're all waiting for and we're all looking forward to.